Welcome to Big Things Kentucky 2023
Yeah.
Middle School All-Star Kickoff. Coach, what a season this one was, man. Coming off that 22 season. I'm sorry, 22 was the thing, but 23 has got its own. So what? We back to business, ain't we, Coach?
Yeah.
Back to business.
The young guys we had last year, it was that 8th grade season this year, and
oh, man.
we had some guys show out that we going to get to on this list, Coach.
Ooh, we got some stories to tell y'all a little bit about, but we going to get on hitting with this season, man. And let's give a shout out to the winners, the champions of the A team and the B team, Coach.
Yes. Edith J. Hayes. They won again, A team. They back on top.
Now, how many times, Coach, was it?
I'm looking at the notes. It says since 2016, Edith J. Hayes has won 7 out of 8.
7 out of 8 championships.
Leestown is the only team last year to win a championship since 2016. Edith J. Hayes has
back on top.
Bama.
Hayes back on top.
Like Bama.
Listen, you got to go back to the 70s, 80s, and 90s to look at old Takes Creek and old Windburn to get anything like this. Edith J. Hayes, you are at the top of the mountain. You with the legends of the legends now. So there's nothing else you can say. It's undeniable. Jesse Clark had their run in the early 2000s and late 90s. But Hayes, we give you all credit as to what you were doing now. In between two coaches situations at this point, Coach. So, man, a little bit about those two games. Wasn't it the same exact score?
I think it was 14-8.
14-8. And listen, y'all, barn burners. If y'all go back and look at Big Things, because we got those things, tape, barn burner games. Shout out to Coach Ozon and his assistants in helping those games.
Jesse Clark won the B team, 14-8.
Oh, man, it was fabulous, y'all. And we keep repeating to y'all, do not turn the channel. Don't hit your YouTube. Don't find something else to watch, because something always happens in the middle school football, Coach. One thing I want to do is give a shout out to all these coaches here of the 11 middle schools, man, and the work that they have done. We try to keep in constant contact with them, us ourselves, former coaches. We know the pain and the anguish. Parents, please keep on supporting these coaches. Keep on pushing. Absolutely. Keep on trying to make sure that you are giving everything to your kid through your coaches and the coaching staffs they have. I want to give a shout out to Southern Middle School, Coach.
Hey, Coach Mobley got him turned around in the right way today.
Hey, man, Coach Mobley and his staff with Coach Morton, Coach Jerry Smith, man, shout out to you guys, because what they were able to do, hey, y'all got me, Coach.
Southern hadn't been, to the semifinals since
Devin Neal.
Greg
Baltimore. They older than us. They used to beat up on us, y'all. Hey, excellent in what you all were able to do, Southern, and we hope that y'all can keep up, because I think it's been a decade and a half since you all made it to even the second round of the playoffs, let alone being able to have the chance to make it into the new playoff system that started in 2009, Coach. So that was wonderful seeing those, and we're going to talk about some of those kids covered up, Coach. A little bit about Bryan Station Middle. We saw what you had going on this year. Shout out to Coach Morton and his fabulous staff, because the work that they've been able to put in. We also want to give with a transition from Leestown, from the great coaching staff coming from to a new coaching staff with Coach Johnson in there, man. Because
Coach Johnson took over this year at Leestown. He was at LTMS.
Yes, at LTMS for a decade.
Yes, he was.
He was at LTMS for a decade with powerful teams, Coach.
Powerful teams.
I don't know. Look, shout out to you, Coach Johnson. You got right back into the sauce, didn't you, man? Look, Coach Johnson, no disrespect, man. Ain't you about 70 years old at this point, brother? Because you've been coaching since I was a baby now. It's a big deal. Want to also give shout out to Coach Lewis over at Takes Creek.
Yes.
They made their first playoff run, I think, in his tenure now at Takes Creek. And it's been he's been working it, man. I know he lost a couple of kids and everything, but at the same time, to be able to make it to the 6th or 5th seed, that was something that was big.
Coach Slarb over at Jesse Clark. I think he's gonna have a say so with Hayes winning all these championships in a row. He's building that program up, as you see the B team won again this year. I think his B team won last year as well. So that's that's 2 straight for Jesse Clark. So Coach Slarb is getting them in young. He's working with them.
Yes, sir.
And he said, "Hey, we're going for this A team championship."
Never underestimate the power of a B team program, y'all.
Yes.
Don't ever sit there and say, "Oh man, it's just a B team." No, it ain't. go and put a 12-year-old group against a B team and see what happens. You think you can do it? Be very careful about them. Underestimating people, you learn the wrong way. You learn hard. Coach Robinson taking over at LTMS, man. Hey, that's a tough one right there now. He's been trying to do a lot, and I know he's working between two schools at this point. Coach, hey, look, we're giving y'all a shout out too. I know it's a lot of work over there with the new administration and everything. So one thing I want to make sure I emphasize here is the factor of administration and your team culture and your school culture. It really matters. It matters. Coach Slarb sat here with us 5 months ago, and he talked about he don't even have to worry about nothing. Same thing with E.J. Hayes' situation. When you walk into a great situation, man, but you better win.
I'm trying.
You better win. You've been through it now. You've been through it, Coach.
Better perform.
Got to perform. And then, of course, we want to make sure we also give a shout-out to those workers, all the medical people that were coming out, those folks that served us all through. Jake's still out there in the atmosphere. Coach Jake Jacobs, man.
Shout out to Jake Jacobs.
We really appreciate it. But let's go and get this started, Coach, and let's knock out your all-star group, Coach.
Well, Coach, I want to touch on a few players that jumped off the screen to me. That jumped off the field. They just stood out. Aiden Powell, running back from Hayes. Tough. What he's done in the playoffs coming down the stretch. I mean, you could give that guy the ball. He was churning. He was out there going through his Zeeks, feed me, and he was out there churning them. I'm trying to tell you,
Big Coach Truck gave him the biggest compliment, saying that he reminded him of Marshawn Lynch. What's your thoughts? You got that on right there, Coach.
Yeah, Zeke, Marshawn, that's the same sentiments right there. I'm trying to tell you, this kid right here, the more carries he got, the stronger he got running the football. And I was like, hey. I looked at him. I put a big star by his name. Yeah,
he was at a couple different schools, man. Look, that boy was fabulous. What I saw, I didn't know he could play like that. I didn't get to see him until this year, Coach.
He put on the show. He jumped off the page to me.
He impressed me, Coach.
And that,
what's your next?
Another one, KBP. I'm just gonna say his initials.
I
only gotta say his name. I'm just gonna say his initials right here.
He got me sweating. Hey, I'm ready to see this boy in high school.
Kane Bell Pointer is like Can I say it? He's like Tyreek Hill and Devin Hester and everybody else. They can touch it and go to the house from 90 out, 99 out. And anytime he touches the football, it can go to the house. When I watched that game, Bryan Station and against Southern, and it was touchdowns going back and forth. Braden Payne and Torrey Sanford was scoring touchdowns, and KBP was just taking it to the house. Jet sweep, slants, out routes, corner routes, however you want to do it, punt returns, kick returns. Hey, anytime that ball's in the air and he's around it, he was getting interceptions too.
He
plays defense too.
Playing defense too, Coach, and he had to hit. And here's the thing: behind the scenes, y'all don't get to see all this. His head coach was messaging us, telling us what they was about to do. That's how bad he was. That's a bad boy right there. That's a bad boy.
He has initials for a reason.
Ooh, hey.
I look forward to
Pointer. Hey, man. You better keep it up. We're going to be watching because, see, you moving from middle school, you get the big dogs. That's going to commentate. Coach Buford is going to be on you. You're going to be watching, so be ready.
We're going to keep an eye out on him.
Who's your next one, Coach?
Braden Payne. Mr. Electric. Anytime he touches the football, again, he can go to the house from 99 out.
Yes, he can.
Kick returns, punt returns. I mean, catching the ball, running the ball. I mean, Braden played wide receiver. One game I went when we were over at Winburn, he kick return, punt return, wide receiver, slot,
yes, sir.
Running back,
yes, sir.
Put him in a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
You can put him anywhere.
Yes, sir.
And he makes plays.
He makes plays.
Then on defense, he's locking the side of the field down.
He was an all-star, wasn't he, Coach?
Yeah. Yes. He played. He played. Also, he played on the FBU team, representing Kentucky. Representing Kentucky for the FBU team. I mean, Mr. Payne, you got big things in front of you, man. Just keep doing your thing. And then Harrison Stevens, Mr. Everything over at Jesse Clark. I'm trying to tell you, this kid, he can play it. He can play it all. And you give him the ball behind that line, and with those blockers in front of him, in that system that Coach Slarb runs.
Yes, sir.
The first hit's not bringing him down. Harrison Stevens carries that rock. He handles everything, and then he jumps on defense and plays a little bit too. He's going to be a solid player.
Very impressive.
On the next level.
Very
He's going to be a
impressive.
solid player. I look forward to hearing from him for years to come on the next level. But
Very
those
impressive.
were a few of my players that just jumped off the page.
On your plate.
Yeah, when the list was coming in from the coaches, and I got the list, those guys got stars by, the highlighter and a star next to it,
We got all that. One thing we do want to say too, for all of you all out there, we try to make sure we make this a comprehensive look at an all-star team. Yeah. We look at the kids' behavior, their grades. We make sure that we pinpoint those things. So if you didn't make this team, you might want to check some other things that's going on that's outside of the football field and the sideline. So we want to make sure we're keeping these things together. And it really matters those first couple of months of school, what you're doing. So it's always been about education, Coach. So we don't want to leave that out.
I always want to say, first off, congratulations to the kids that we're about to go over and name. But also understand you're a student athlete. You're not an athlete student. It don't even sound right? You're a student athlete. You take care of everything that you have to do in the classroom, even at home with your parents, and you take care of things on the field.
That's right. All right, so we're going to kind of do this in a little bit of alphabetical order. Now, make sure, too, you understand, we got comprehensive from coaches. So if your coaches gave us the name, we sorted through it. We made sure we went through that, laid everything out. Yes. We're not trying to cause controversy. We try to make sure that we are providing you with the information that was given. It's a holistic look at what we have in this city of Fayette County Public Schools.
We put a little bit of our sprinkle on it. We put a little bit of our sprinkle on it as well.
Yes, we did. So starting out Bryan Station Middle, you got Braden Payne, man.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, man, that young man, heck of an athlete. I think he's more of an athlete than he is a football player, Coach. I think he's more athlete than a football player.
He plays basketball,
he plays basketball, plays baseball player. Look, he showed us that. Look at that personal foul. Try to tell everybody you play baseball. I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
He danced a little bit too, though. He danced a little bit.
Boy. Steve like that. Torrance Sanford, man.
Yes.
One thing we got to think about, and I want people to understand the backups. This ain't no backup. Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan means everything. Folks don't understand or don't see those things.
We can get into that. I thought Scottie Pippen was the better player, but we can get into that another time.
But Torrance Sanford, man, what you did in that last game in the playoffs, brother,
yes,
I know. We know the other people signed, brother, but don't you ever think that you ain't about what you are. Yeah. Everybody can't be. I played with Eric Shelton, JT Haskins, baby. I had to make something be shown on the other end. So you can't always be number one, baby, but that number two shines quite well. Next up, man, Fernando Hernandez, brother, man. He's a hard worker. I love my linemen because I couldn't do nothing without him. I needed people like Coach right here.
Yes,
I couldn't do nothing without him. So a guy like that, Coach,
hard nose.
Picking him all day. And then, of course, Mr. James Kennedy, man, excellent job. Same thing, man, playing that defense, coming down, making all those tackles for your school, Coach. Next up, Beaumont Middle, Coach.
Shout out to Coach Tolly Carter as well. I know he stepped in. He stepped in this year, his first year over at Beaumont, correct?
Yes, sir.
And he's done a great job. Yes, I coached his son over at LTMS, and he's over at Dunbar doing big things now. So shout out to the Carters.
Duncan Barlow was one of the first they had come up, Coach.
Yes.
He's going to be a future All-Star.
Said he's a seventh grader.
Yeah, said he was a seventh grader, Coach.
He was the leader on the team, right?
I didn't know he was seventh grader. I had to get the information saying he was seventh grade. I didn't know because when I got the rosters, I didn't see that. But, hey, that's a heck of a guy. We got Vontae Comley, also plays DB and running back. Look, man, I love the DB skills, brother. Keep that up. We're gonna work on the DB skills. I like that. And great IQ. Mr. Ethan Schramer. Also, look, good kick returner right there, man. You know I love kick return, punt return. That means you ain't scared.
Devin Hester. You love that Devin Hester.
I love that. Hey, man, that's me. That's me right there. They called him what? They called him 21 Savage, I think is what they called him, Coach. Man, hey, he was all right. I liked him. Had that speed and everything. We got Crawford, Coach. Look, want to give a shout out to the Bryant coaching staff.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Coach Bryant and his wife, Coach Terry Bryant, man. Look, y'all my people. I don't care. Y'all my people. I don't care. Look, Coach Bryant, great job this year.
Fantastic job.
Keep on making it. Keep on pushing it. Man, he stayed in the semifinal game, don't he?
He always there.
Always there.
It's going to
break through. It's going to break through. Ended up in the championship last year. That was a hell of a championship last year, Coach. Can't say nothing about it. But I want to first give the honor to De'Aaron Hudson. They call him the athlete.
Athlete. He does it all.
Does it all, man.
He's another one. All special teams, offense, defense.
All over.
He does it all. Once he steps on the field to stretch, he don't come off to the game's over.
K-Street's doing the game because he ain't got time no more. Philip Higgins, coach.
Yes.
His other baby.
Philip Higgins, he's growing like a weed, man. He's just getting taller and taller, man. He's going to be a big kid. He can do it all.
See, what y'all don't understand is that Coach Adams has had so many of these students, and he has been able to watch them grow since they were little itty-bitty little babies. And now they bigger than him and me put together, and they are killing it,
I'm
man.
glad to see Philip on the football field. You know, he's a basketball guy. He's a basketball kid, but he stepped on the football field and he had success this year. Hope you had a great season. I hope you had a fun time learning and everything like that, and I hope you continue to play.
Next on the list, Carlin K3.
Mr. Showtime himself. K3. Yes, K3 knows what he's doing. He has the swag. He has the confidence. He's going to get out there and get it. You get him the ball, coach, he can get it to the end zone for you. You get him the ball, he can get it to the end zone for you.
So we're going to see him doing big things.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
He's a basketball kid as well. He
plays
basketball. He plays it all. He plays baseball, basketball. Yeah, he does it all. He probably play a band instrument. I don't know. He probably bilingual. Who knows? I think K3 can do it all, coach. He's just one of those kids.
Trayshawn Douglas. I like that name with 2 S's at the end. That's the real spelling of it, baby. Trayshawn Douglas.
Trayshawn. Just keep doing your thing, Trayshawn. Keep working hard. Get down there in the trenches. Do your thing. Keep working out. Get your weight program together, and you'll be fine.
He's telling you something, man. He's talking to you. Cole Berryman.
Cole, congratulations on making this team for Crawford, man. For the big things, representing Crawford, man. Just keep doing your thing. Keep working hard, Cole. Congratulations.
Once again, shout out to my folks in Crawford, man. Excellent job. Edom J. Hayes, coach. Here's your group. Back to Mr. Aiden Powell.
Hey, Mr. Showtime right there. I'm telling you, Mr. Feed him. Feed him.
He was hungry.
Hey, 20 touches a game, I'm telling you. That's what he is.
With 8 minute quarters.
I'm trying to tell you. Y'all would have heard 22 all night. Run by 22. Aiden Powell.
Look at his other man, though. Josh Champagne.
Yes.
That young man,
that
last touchdown he scored in the championship game, boy. Mm-hmm. He forgot, boy. Ball was way out here. He was like, man, I scored. It's going, boy. I seen it, man. Ball was in the left hand, going down the right side. Hey, Mr. Champagne, man, excellent job. Keep doing what you're doing. We want to see you guys do this stuff at the next level, man. So keep on going.
Keep working. Keep putting the work in.
This is what I love. Lineman, the center. Mr. Hutchinson, Bennett Hutchinson, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, to be a tough-nosed one, Aiden's ahead, but you got to block. Man. Ain't nobody taking on them first 11. Ain't nobody taking all that in 9 in the box on you. Everybody know you getting the ball, man. You need linemen, man. So we won't see that again. I don't know exactly which high school he's going to, but I'm going to be there trying to check it out. And, of course, David Jones, too.
I like this kid. David Jones, he makes a lot of plays, offense, defense, special teams. He's on it. He plays out in the box.
Yes, sir.
Linebacker, sometimes I seen him line up deep as a safety, moving around, making plays, flying to the ball, setting the edges, and all of that. I mean, he looks good out there. Big fan of David Jones.
Caleb Murphy also, another linebacker. For the crew. I saw him getting sideline. Yes. That's tough. Yes. Hey, look, and what he had to deal with, I saw him try to chase down Brian Station Bitter. I was like, in the rain. Yeah, I was like, hey, man, that's all right. That's a heck of a pursuit right there. Heavy. Cash is at non-maker. Play defense end on that side. He was setting that edge, and I know that can be hard to do. I understand that, but the plays that he was able to make, I saw those plays, and it was very impressive to me. So you got to keep on, because hey, you know the next group's gonna be coming after. Yeah. All right, so then we got
Cassius Hocker.
Cassius Hocker, coach.
Cassius Hocker. I'm telling you, the games we did, I heard his name a lot.
Yeah,
Cassius Hocker. He's around the ball.
I'm like, baby, who is he related to? I was like, who is his family? I kept trying to find out because that was God given, coach.
He's around the ball.
That was God given. Chase Carroll, man, the quarterback.
Came in and played quarterback this year, for Hayes, and he stepped in and did a great job. Done a great job.
Excellent. So we moving on down to your babies at Jesse Clark, man. Look, Coach Clark came in there and told me they were on a mission. They were on a mission at Jesse Clark. And wanted to make sure we gave that shout out. Yeah. Harrison Stevens again, man, at the top of the list. Yes. Man.
As he should be. He's Mr. Do-It-All over there. Coach Slarb keeps one of those kids. I mean, he's dependable.
Yes.
You know, and Coach Slarb uses him on both sides of the ball, man. I love watching him play. I love watching Harris Stevenson play.
And Eric Smith.
Yeah.
They're running back and linebacker number 2, man.
Yeah. Anytime you're in the backfield on Jesse Clark, you know you're gonna be prime time. You're gonna get that opportunity to run that ball. Yep. But behind that front 5, 6, 7, however many Slarb puts down there, having hands in the dirt, you're gonna get your touches. You know you're gonna get 2-3 yards of carry. You're gonna come out there looking like an MVP.
That's right. Brody Alt, the DN and the wide receiver. Heck, I think he did more DN than he did wide receiver.
Absolutely. Yeah, out there wide receiver, you know, you going through your Keyshawn Johnson, you know, you blocking a little bit.
You blocking.
You blocking.
Can't be back on Irvin. I ain't blocking.
Yeah, just help get the guys on the outside. When they break, you just seal the corner and just let the guy run down the field, man.
I'll tell you another one I was impressed by, Luke Blackburn.
Yes, sir.
Man, I saw him out there defensively, specifically. I know he played good on offense, but when you go playing both ways, I know it's a young age, but at the same time, man, that puts wear on your body. So to be able to give yourself that chance and make it all the way to a championship game, hey, I give you all the respect in the world, man.
Yes, sir.
All the respect in the world. So, LTMS, man, we know y'all had a tough season this year. You know, I'm a former Black Cat, and you know, I'm always going to have praise. This is a former head coach right here, brought us back to Providence a few years ago. But we want to give a shout-out to a couple of those guys. Defensive end, Quentin Brown. He tough-nosed guy. We also got Daniel Hale. Holly, I'm sorry.
Daniel Holly. Daniel, he was a 6th grader when I was over there playing. And, I mean, you know, I could say a lot about this kid. This kid showed up. He worked hard every day. You know, he didn't mind jumping in. He's a smaller center, but he's not scared to put his nose in there.
Yes, sir.
And you know, he done a great job. Kudos to your successful middle school career. Look forward to watching you play on the next level as well.
And then we got Christian Crutchfield.
Yes, flying around the field, making plays. He's hard nosed. He's gonna hit you. You know, if he's on the other side of the ball, you have the ball, you will get hit. Sometimes it might be in the end zone. Sometimes it might. He's gonna hit you.
Echo the whistle.
He's going to hit you if you have that football. Just know that.
So we moving on down to Tate's Creek. Yeah. Coach Lewis and your crew again. Congratulations, Coach Lewis, because I know what you have had to struggle through to get this to playoff team. Excellent job, Coach.
Fantastic job.
Nazir Sanford, here we go. What I said about the Sanford family, Coach. They keep coming down. How many dang on generations of Sanfords? Y'all keep on. He ain't stopping.
This Sanford kid, throw it up.
Throw it up. He found it, Coach.
Middle school quarterback. This is the wide receiver that you want to have. You can just put it in the air. Just put it over on his side of the field.
He's gonna do it. He's got all the ability. Javion, Javion Logan there? Defensive end for Tate's Creek. I saw you do a little bit, man, but I saw 2 games of yours, man. So great job in that, and keep on pushing. And then
my guy, Braylon Strong. I had this guy when he was younger. His swag is on a million. He's gonna get out there. He's gonna compete. He got injured later in the season, so he didn't get to finish the season. But what he done in the beginning of the season. Braylon, keep doing your thing. Keep working hard, man. You'll be fine. Looking forward to watch what you do next year.
And the leader of that team, Mr. Robinson, Walton Robinson, man. We heard so much about you from Coach Lewis, man. He came and talked to me at one of the Hayes games, I believe, and he was telling me, he was like, man, I got this kid, man, and I just think so much of him. So when you got the heart of your coach, that means you the heart of your team.
Yes.
So, young man, look, that matters. Don't you ever think you didn't get what you were supposed to. If that guy, if your coach is getting on you and stuff, he's trying to make you better. That's what he's trying to do.
Work ethic.
And he said a lot of great things about you because, baby, I didn't know who you were. And then he made me pay attention to you. And I was this is a guy right here. This is a guy. And here we go, Coach.
Oh.
Line them up, Southern Middle School.
I'll start off KBP. Let me start off KBP. Yeah, yes, sir. Mr. Kane Bell Pointer. You had a phenomenal season, sir. Before the season, wasn't anybody talking about you, and after the season, everybody is talking about you. So you done your job. You done your part.
Hey, man, you going to make me come ninth grade football games. Because I got to see what you going to do. I got to see. Because if you keep this one going, look, because I'm a tough study right now. Like, hey, KBP, you better keep it going.
I can't say what I want to say right now, KBP, but
yeah,
I'm going to keep up.
Yeah, we're going to keep up with you.
Coach Peter, be in touch.
Lamar Boone, man, hey, great job this year. We saw you on trying to play at both linebacker and fullback. Hey, look, what y'all were doing there offensively at Southern, and I give all credit to that coaching staff, and I know these guys. I've seen they work. I know what they're about, and just excellent, man. Just more than excellent. I'm quite impressed with how they were able to put together what they had. And no disrespect, KBP, you a baller, but the work that your group had to do to get to this point, because Southern Middle School, I apologize, baby, it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So want to give all respect to them. Memphis Pennington.
I heard his name get called a lot. He's around the ball. Again, another ball hawk. I'm just excited, Coach, that I see so many defensive players out
That's
there.
what I'm talking about.
I see a lot of linebackers. I see a lot of guys getting to the ball, flowing to the ball, getting off blocks, making plays. And Memphis Pennington, he was another one. He was out there making plays on the defensive side. You know, all he had to do, what you had to do, get 3 stops, and if it was a punt, it was going to the house. So you did your thing. Memphis, get out there. Memphis said, all I got to do is get 3 tackles. I get 3 tackles. They don't get a first down. Y'all punt this thing. All right, I'm back to getting 3 more tackles because that's going to the house.
Last part here, I want to give shout-outs. Let me make sure we're going back to 2000, all right? I already told y'all the 70s, the 80s, the 90s was our time period, but these past couple of decades, I want to make sure y'all know because I do this to keep everybody up to date. 2000, Leestown, the champions. 2001, Crawford. Then we going next year, Leestown, Winburn, Jesse Clark, Beaumont in 07, Jesse Clark in 8, Winburn, that's us, in 09, Hayes in 10, Beaumont 11, 12, Hayes again, Beaumont in 13, Jesse Clark in 14, Jesse Clark in 15.
Let me stop you right there, Coach.
And then what?
Let me stop you right there. Hayes, Hayes, and then we had Leestown last year, and then we back to Hayes.
And we back to Hayes. Look at the trends. Look where you are. Keep on out there, man. Excellent job, y'all. City, look, keep it going. Middle school football matters.
Yes, it does.
Put the time in. Put the work in. Get your grades. Make sure your character is together. Look, again, if you did not make this team, please make sure you look at the background. We pay attention. We know what's going on inside the schools, too. We ask questions. So your behavior matters. PBIS matters. MTSS matters. So we want to know what's going on. Keep these babies together. Keep them working. This is about to be high school. And look, now, like I said, now y'all got to deal with Truck and Butte.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be nice no more.
I want to say congratulations to all the kids that was named on the list. Also, the list was sent to us by coaches. We compiled the list. And then we go over. We come out with the team. The coaches help us a lot with the selection for the kids that's on the team.
Yes.
So kudos to you all. Keep working hard. Keep getting better. Look forward to the big things that you do on the next level, on the high school level. Coach, we can take it home.
Hey, congratulations, everybody.
Yes, congratulations.
And Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays. It's all good.
We out. We'll see y'all next year. Peace.